Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the YXC Wins final concert of the year. My name is Cody Appleton, and I'm one of the directors here. I just wanted to start a concert off by acknowledging that we're on Treaty 6 territory, the home of the Cree and the homeland of the Métis. We have an evening of fantastic music for you tonight. Please refer to our Facebook page or our website for a digital program. So there's no QR code to scan. If you just Google search YXC Wins, go to the website, and there's a big link right at the top of the webpage that will take you to our program. Please also take a moment while you have your phones out to get the programs open to silence your cell phones, please, so you're not part of the performance. So make sure that all your phones are silent. If you need to leave the auditorium for any reason, please wait until the end of one of our songs, because these stairs are quite noisy and we don't want to interrupt the beautiful music making up on the stage. Likewise, if you return from the washroom and they were in the middle of a song, kindly wait at the top of the stairs until after the song is over to find your seat again. Without further ado, I'm going to invite Vivon up to introduce our first piece of the junior band's performance.
Hi, I'm Vivon. Tonight, I wanted to ask you something. What if falling in love wasn't dramatic, but quietly obvious from the very beginning? Our opening number is called From the Start, originally by Laufey, arranged by Michael Kamuf. From the Start lives in that space where feelings are clear, but maybe not spoken. Inspired by jazz legends like Billie Holiday and modern storytellers like Taylor Swift, Laufey blends old school charm with a fresh, modern sound. And listen for the smooth bossa nova groove underneath, gently swaying like a slow dance, and the playful syncopation that keeps everything just a little off balance, kind of like love itself. And when you hear the solo done by Beckham and Lorna, don't worry if it feels like the music is making things up as it goes. That's kind of the point. Thank you.
guys there, I'm Jaden. Have you tried to predict the wind? Yeah, me neither. Our second piece tonight is titled as Wind Dance by Samuel Hazo. As Wind Dance captures the unpredictable energy with musical ideas whirling through the band like gusts that refuse to sit still. Composer Samuel R. Hazo passes melodies from section to section, almost like the music itself is being carried through the air. You will hear rhythms that don't always sound where you expect, but that's what keeps it going. After all, if wind stood still, it would just be air, and that will blow.
Has a villain, but not all villains play fair. Our third piece tonight is called Loki, the evil trickster of Asgard by Kevin Kaisershot. Loki is the god of mischief, shape-shifting, scheming, and causing just enough chaos to keep things interesting. Composer Kevin Kaisershot captures this perfectly, with music that twists, turns, and occasionally feels like it's pulling a prank on you. Just when you think you know what's going on, something changes. So if the music surprises you tonight, don't worry. That's just Loki doing his job.
dream you do not want to wake up from. Our fourth selection tonight in our repertoire is titled Dreamsong by Richard Saucedo. Dreamsong floats between those two worlds, with shimmering harmonies and flowing lines that seem to drift through time. There's no rush here, no sharp edges, just sound unfolding naturally. So sit back, relax, and let your imagination wander, featuring Shenna on the piano, and if you start to get mesmerized by the song and fall into a dreamlike state, don't worry, we'll wake you up for our next piece.
Growth doesn't happen all at once. It starts quietly below the surface and no one notices. Our second last piece tonight is called Bloom by Cait Nishimura. Bloom captures that journey. As simple musical ideas open into something fuller and more vibrant, composer Cait Nishimura creates a sound that feels warm, patient, and alive. You'll hear music expand and stretch like it's reaching towards light. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful moments take their time to grow.
I get Isabel and Julie to come up and say the last thing, I wanted to quickly mention how proud I am of the students behind me. And for some, this is their second year in YXE Wins, and they've started from when they're in grade 7. But there's a lot of them that will be graduating from junior band. If you are currently in grade 8 and graduating from YXE Wins Junior, please stand up and let's give them an acknowledgement. They will be heading off to high school next year, and some of them will be auditioning for the intermediate band. Have a seat. To finish things off, I'm going to invite Isabel and Julie.
Hi, I'm Isabel.
And I'm Julie.
In Greek mythology, heroes are known for facing impossible challenges.
But this one just keeps coming back. Our final piece tonight is called Hercules vs. Hydra by Scott Watson.
So, in the Greek myth, Hercules was sent to defeat the Hydra, a creature with multiple heads.
And every time he cut one off, 2 more grew back.
So basically, it was a real headache.
A lot of headaches.
This music captures the chaos of that battle, with powerful themes and relentless energy.
You'll hear the struggle, the intensity, and eventually the victory.
Because even when the odds keep multiplying,
A true hero always finds a way to come out ahead.
once again, here is Shenna with Witches Dance.
Castile. The Crown of Castile is inspired by the historic Kingdom of Castile, a powerful medieval region in what is now Spain. Castile played a large major role in shaping Spanish history, especially during the time of castles, kings, and military expansion. Composer Johnnie Vinson reflects this sense of strength and importance through bold brass fanfares, driving rhythms, and dramatic melodies. As you listen, imagine the pride, power, and grandeur of a royal court or a great Spanish castle overlooking the land.
trombonist who specializes in jazz and swing music.
Sweet Trombone Rag highlights the trombone section using a ragtime-inspired style that was popular in the early 20th century.
This piece is playful and upbeat, featuring syncopated rhythms and catchy melodies that showcase the trombone's smooth and humorous personality.
It's meant to be fun, lively, and full of character, just like us, the trombones.
Gillingham is known for writing music that is thoughtful, emotional, and full of expressive color. Times in Certain Wing reflects on the idea of grief, how it moves through stages. Inspired by an Emily Dickinson poem, this piece was written in memory of two young men. The creative writing takes the listener through grief experienced with great loss. As the piece unfolds, the listener will be moved from sadness and remorse to shock and denial, and then finally to hope and remembrance.
Ruckus is exactly what it sounds like. A whole lot of noise, energy, and musical excitement. But with purpose. Composer Randall D. Standridge is famous for writing music that's fun to play and even more fun to hear. With fast notes, surprise accents, and dramatic moments, this piece sounds like the band is arguing, racing, and celebrating all at once. Don't worry, we rehearsed it this way. Enjoy the organized chaos that is Ruckus.
Siciliano and Tarantella by Michael Oare. Michael Oare often draws inspiration from historical dance form. Siciliano and Tarantella is based on two traditional Italian dances with very different personalities. The Siciliano is slow, smooth, and graceful, while the Tarantella is fast and energetic and full of excitement. Although these movements were inspired by dancing, we will be performing them in the safer, seated way. However, if anyone in the audience feels like dancing along, you have our full permission.
please stand. Many of us started 4 years ago when this YXE Wins program first began, so this is extra, extra special, and we wish you the best in your futures. We hope that you continue to make music. I hope you follow some of the advice in the email about other opportunities like SYJO and Saskatoon Youth Orchestra and other things you can do. Hopefully we see you at summer band camps and things. Can we give a special applause for our great band?
So our last song is Crazy Little Thing Called Love, which was written by Freddie Mercury and performed by the legendary rock band Queen, inspired by early rock and roll and the style of Elvis Presley. This song has a relaxed groove and catchy tune you might recognize. In this arrangement by Paul Murtha, our concert band takes on the job of sounding like a rock band, which means energy, confidence, and trying to look cool sitting down.